This is why I'm going to keep looking at y'all directly in the face, even though no parasocial tip or whatever, because clearly I'm talking to nobody, but I'm going to look y'all in the face. Real talk, so pay attention. Pay attention. You're probably not looking at the screen. Pay attention. Clout is evil. It will destroy your life. I'm not going to lie. Clout has these bulls psyoped. They want validation, gratification so bad that they are willing to completely destroy their lives, their reputation, everything. That clout, John, it sucks. Let's keep it frank. As on some base level, I say this all the time. Every person, there is no such thing. Well, there is a thing. It has like to be introverts and be loners and things and such like that. Sure, cool. On a base level, every person seeks some level of attention. Some just want attention from the people around them, their friends, their family, their peoples, all that type of jazz. Some heads are seeking like love, a relationship, and attention like that. Some heads seek major wide-scale attention and fame, and that, John, really causes them to do some not good and bad things. And within that, yeah, it clearly corrupts them. So I'm going to tell you right now, if you want attention, seek it from people who have your best interest at heart, and not from people who, frankly, don't know you and don't actually care about you. Especially over on this internet, John. Ridiculous. But stamp that one in. For sure. You already know what it is, baby. Had to check out YN Sense. He ain't posted in a minute, but I saw he posted up a vid on Yoko. Yeah, y'all saw the spurg and crash out she had the other day. Ethan had responded, absolutely decimated her. But y'all already know what it is. We gotta check out and see what one of the slub kings, YN Sense, got to say about it. So, of course, Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed yap everything every time, especially about these two morons, I swear. And specifically one succubus. Let's get right into it. You already know, gang. Like I said in the intro, shout out one of the slub kings. Sensitive Society. YN Sense. We got Karma finally got her, Lamau. You already know. I was talking about Yoko. You wanna watch the OG vid? Down in the description. First link, sure to level YN Sense. And we hopping right into this boy because I'm already knowing. Finna get bad.
Yo, what is going on, my gamers? Welcome back to a brand new video. And just very briefly, I want to say that if I sound a bit weird, right? If I sound a little off, no, I am not going through puberty yet again. I think I'm getting sick. Again, I don't know if it's allergies, but like my voice is killing me. As I'm making this video, it's hurting my voice. So it's either A, I'm dying, B, puberty at the age of 25 years old, or C, my vocal cords are fried and it's Jover for me. So
D, all the above. We're cooked.
But it's being sick or allergies or something even worse gonna stop me from talking about Anisa Jamha and Idubbbz Jamha? No.
Unfortunately not.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If I didn't have a tongue and talk about whatever the fuck there is to talk about. So if you appreciate my bravery and sacrifice doing this, subscribe to the channel, drop a like, or as my friend Ludwig would say, let's up those numbers!
You never gonna live it down, Luddy.
To catch up to speed, the last time we talked about Idubbbz and Anisa, Creator Clash was over. It was canceled. It wasn't delayed.
Canned. Terrible.
It was finished. I celebrated. You guys celebrated. I mean, the title is pretty accurate. They finally got what they effing deserve. Ha 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 ha. I don't know why I said it like that. Ha 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 ha. That's the last time we talked about them. And ever since then, Anisa Jamha has been on a generational crash out on Twitter. And we're
Nah, so true though. She was really spurging out, bro. You know what I'm saying? She was trying to shift. Get into that. You already know how Yoko is. Victim complex, cry bully, never gonna take accountability. She was trying to shift like all the blame onto like Ian and, you know what I'm saying, real good Torn, trying to say like she wasn't responsible for like obviously what happened with the event. She was trying to blame like the economy and John's like, yo, ticket sales were already low, you know what I'm saying, and like, yo, there really wasn't interest in the event. And I'm sitting here like, well, I'm not gonna lie. Who were the two bulls at the top? Who were supposed to be promoting this, John? Who were supposed to be actually making sure this event was going good, you know what I'm saying? Good communications. Nah, didn't have that.
We're gonna talk about that, and I think enough yapping, let's just get right into it. It all started because of this clip right here. Ethan claims he will never be done harassing Idubbbz' wife, Anisa. Based? Why does bro focus...
Beast.
It's more on the women in his harassment. I hate these people already. This is not about man versus women. This is about being an idiot, all right? And if you're a woman and
yeah, they've been on that type of tip. Yeah, oh, Ethan's a misogynist. The lawsuit is sexist. Up, add on Sean the Black. Up, can't be misogynist. Nah, now it's racist.
You're an idiot. You should be called out. What are we doing here? Why are we going back to 2016 behavior over here? She's a woman. She can't be criticized. It's like, it's Anisa. We're not talking about a saint over here. Let's watch the clip that pretty much...
Yeah, definitely not. It's quite the opposite, actually. An angel. Haha. Try a succubus. Try a demon.
She's got all of this going.
I'm not done. I'll never be done. I will never be done with you.
Oh my god, this was so good, bro. Yo, Ethan was going on like the freaking anime male monologue, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Lelouch V. Britannia commands you. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. You already know. He was feeling maximum aura in the moment.
That's how much you've betrayed me and how much I want you to know how much you lose and I win. Do you understand any?
You lose.
Lisa? And I'm not even talking to Idubbbz anymore. He's insignificant. He's gone.
Yeah, that's just still killing me, bro. He really can't formulate his own thoughts. She fills in his blanks. He literally admitted it. He can't even finish his own sentences. What are we still talking about him for? And it's not like we're gonna sit here and shelve all of the blame off of him or whatever, or feel sympathy for him. It's like, nah, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I would feel sympathy. Probably still. Actually, I know I still wouldn't. He's slimy rats. But like, yeah, you would feel some sympathy for him. But nah, he's again willingly letting this all happen, bro. Like, you at some point could have told this absolute demon no. Like, you could have been like, Yoko, yeah, nah, we're not gonna do this shit because we're gonna fuck up our lives. But he didn't. Tough. What can you do?
Idubbbz is legitimately MIA and in the cuck chair all at the same time. How someone does that is beyond me. That's gonna be a whole different level of cuckery right here. I mean, I do love being pity, so this is based. Like, take a shot every time I say based in this video or any of my other videos for that matter.
Anisa, you're the one. You're coming center stage. You're gonna start streaming now. I want you to understand something.
Yes.
I still don't understand why she's gonna start streaming. Who is about to be watching her? Again, that's not a Hassan G boy. No one.
I am never gonna be done. I'm not done.
I hate that these people or certain people are going down the route of Ethan hates women. Ethan is a misogynist. Ethan.
Because, yeah, they always have to, like, misconstrue arguments and obviously, like, yo, shift the narrative into, like, whatever they want to spin it into and just straight up lie. And again, Hassan at the head of this bull, all these bulls want to be his orbiters. Of course, they're about to be on the same type of time and be pathological liars. It's like...
is an incel. When that's literally impossible. How could you be an incel if you're married and have 2-3 kids? That is beyond me, but
You can, man. That's what they don't understand, but they don't use logic.
I guess these people love to move the goalpost every single time it's beneficial to them. So
literally every time. Whatever's going to get them the most validation, gratification in that moment. I always say it.
okay, whatever. Let's see what Anisa Jomha's response was. I don't care, bitch. Join the club of ugly, out of touch losers.
Pot calling the kettle black.
Yeah, get owned, Ethan.
And I still say it all the time. It's not even because of head's physical attraction, whatever the fuck. That shit is honestly irrelevant. Like, who even gives a fuck with Yoko, fucking Anisa? It's just like, yo, at this point with all the shit that has come out about, like, just, you can't even, disavowing the whole false CPS situation. You dropped the content cops, you blatantly fucked up CC2 and CC3. It's like, yo, you're just fucking evil. Like, let's keep it a buck. You are ugly inside and out no matter what we're sitting here discussing. Like, that is just facts. Do you disagree? Let me know.
Get owned by Anisa. She just called you ugly and out of touch. Am I back in like elementary school? This isn't even a middle school insult. This is a fucking elementary school insult. Oh, you're ugly and you should hang yourself even though you're 6 years old.
I mean, did we expect a higher level of intelligence?
You've lived long enough, Lil YN. It's over for you. Like, bro. Anisa's like 40 years old, typing like a high school mean girl. And do I believe Anisa is an evil witch Disney villain? Yes.
Absolutely.
I do believe that. I think most of the villains she's just a classic mean girl that got popular. And look at the way she's running stuff. I mean, she destroyed Idubbbz. She unironically destroyed his career. And on top of that, she destroyed a boxing charity event. But when I talk
charity boxing event.
Talk about I mean Idubbbz and Anisa, but since they're married, they're one. But I blame Anisa for everything. As a matter of fact, I blame Anisa Jomha for 9/11. She probably had something to do with that, all right?
He said... Yeah. Yo, that shit gets me every time.
If I gotta keep it real with you guys. If your first response is to call someone an ugly, out of touch loser, you're not addressing anything. You're just like, he's ugly. So
yeah, that's literally like, again, just not even trying to, again, fight the story. What do I say, Mr. Minecraft enchantment language? Don't attack me. Attack my story. But they can attack it because there is no argument to attack from. They're blatantly in the wrong.
So your opinion doesn't matter. It's like, okay, bro needs a lobotomy. Stat. Who the fuck is this? This is more than enough for me to be like, yeah, this bitch is annoying. I love this response. Ugly, out of touch, losers, says the OF girl whose only real job was Dairy Queen from over a decade ago. Now, I can't really speak out on this because I've never had a real job. Yes, that is true. All I've known is YouTube. I don't know, anytime I get to clown on an idiot, it's like, why not? And I got a serious question. Is this Idubbbz's or Anisa's cage? Who takes turns here?
Commentary YouTubers have no idea what it is to work a normal job.
Says the booby streamer, whose top mod was her mom.
Let alone put on a whole event.
I mean, you're not wrong.
That you fucked up blatantly. The only one that was good was CC1. Let's talk about CC2. Where's the money? Where is CC3 currently? Interesting.
You're not wrong. Commentary YouTubers, indeed. I guarantee you most of them have never had a real job. And no,
Well, I worked at Exxon, but I'll be honest with y'all. I only worked there for like a year and a half.
I'm not saying all of them, but most of us.
Other than that, I think we know Trilly's job. Sloppy! Being in the basement. Rotting in my mother's basement. That is the job. Slop tuber. We do love the slop, I ain't gonna lie.
No, we haven't. Just because I've never had a real job because I was going to school at the time and then I started doing YouTube, so that's the reason why. You know what I mean? It's not because I was just lazy and sitting on my ass and doing nothing but fucking gooning and watching fucking top 5 scariest Reddit moments caught on camera gone sexual. No. It's not because I was just lazy. It's because I was going to university and then I dropped out and then I started making money on YouTube and I was like, Mom, I'm just gonna do this. So, Anisa, the only job you've had over the last 10 years is like spreading them cheeks for like $7 per month. And then we get an unexpected guest in this video. That is the one, the only, Mr. Let's Up Those Numbers. By the way, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It's free, and I will deliver the content straight to you. Make sure notifications are on as well. So,
Should have level wine sense.
Ludwig decided to jump into this, and well, this is what he had to say. And spoiler alert, I hate to say this, but this is a Ludwig W. And just saying that makes
Yeah, because he said the most like bland, obvious shit ever. It's like, yo, of course, Content Cop H3, you know, every time before that shit was coming out, when Idubbbz was dropping the teaser, you know what I'm saying, April 16th it was supposed to come out, everyone was guessing who the Content Cop was going to be on, and everyone literally said 100% worst optic move on H3. Who was the Content Cop on? So yeah, don't think Ian should have done that.
you want to puke and like die.
This has been dead for a while and like on life support. You know, this has been in a vegetative state. So it is, I think, ultimately the right call that they canceled it. Because if they had gone through with it, I think it would have done so bad.
Yeah, the previous one did. What was this one supposed to be, better or some shit?
Ethan,
Not with that 34% profit share taken. Damn, bro, we could have really gave that money to charity to look better.
Klein did it. Okay. I'm not trying to be controversial here. But I do think Idubbbz posting the Content Cop was one of the dumbest moves ever.
Once again,
I don't even know how that shit is controversial. And that was the same thing that Ethan was saying. Like, I don't know. Like, that shit is just objectively fucking true.
and I hate that I have to say this publicly in front of all of you guys, especially after I was low-key at Ludwig op over the last few days, but bro is right. Bro is right, and I don't care what anyone says. Him making that Content Cop and putting...
Nah, you can, bro, like, listen, I say it all the time. You just gotta have genuine criticism for heads. Like, yo, and just not try to put out hate. Like, but even more to that, like, yo, when heads is right, bro, you could just admit it. But when they wrong, you can also, well, hopefully they admit when they're wrong, because, you know, changing patterns of behavior, obviously acknowledge your mistakes, get better, grow over time. But yeah, when they wrong, you could also call that boy out. So hey, we gonna shout out your W's, but them L's, especially if they real bad, yeah, we gonna talk about those too.
putting it out before the event and not even promoting the event on that Content Cop directly multiple times, plugging it, that did more damage to the event than most people want to admit. Like, yes, you have to be brain dead to be like, I don't think this did anything, guys. I blame Ethan Klein for this. No, Ethan had nothing to do with this. Like, he got called out of nowhere, right, by this former friend, and it's like, well, yeah, you're gonna respond. No shit. Like, was Ethan supposed to stay quiet until after fucking Creator Clash?
Yeah, no.
Being respectful towards someone that's not being respectful to you, no. So once again, I'm biting my tongue here, and Ludwig, I might have to copy your Cowboy Bebop collab after this, and I am ashamed to say this. Goddamn, we got a Ludwig W here.
Straight up. That was crazy. I think it was not considerate.
I agree.
Of how many other people would be dragged into the situation.
Well, I mean, they weren't transparent at all. You know, Ian was saying in that Reddit post, they were a bit too vague when it came to communication and all that.
Don't give a fuck and just want to fight. You know, make that video when Creator Clash isn't happening, I would say.
I'm with Ludwig 1000% here. Ethan did not kill this event. Ethan did not steal money from charity. If anything, that was Idubbbz and Anisa. I said this on my last...
That directly was them. Again, 34% profit, profit share was going to them when that money could have just went to charity. And then Ian comes on the concern trolling video. I swear, I always bring this up. Ian goes on a concern trolling video, literally directly says that they thought the event was going to fail, which is something that Yoko also just basically admitted to on the Twitter spurg out, you know what I'm saying? Also off of that, yeah, he's directly saying that, yeah, we were gonna take the profit share, and trust me, y'all, trust us, me and Yoko, of all people, we were gonna take our share and donate it to charity ourselves. Right.
Last few videos, who can you blame directly for this? You have two people, all right? You have Idubbbz, should I say Idubbbz Jamha and Anisa Jamha, aka Anisa the Greasy. It's their fault. The situation.
Yeah, 100%. That's not even an argument. Like, we're literally not even going to debate this at all.
And the event is, well, it's how fucked up it is right now, dude. It's done. It got canceled. All of this BS of who did it. Was it Ethan? Was it the slop tuber?
Like, this is not even a fucking question. But obviously, again, with like fucking, Hassan, the fucking Hassan orbiters and like that side or whatever, he's trying to misconstrue the narrative around this shit, bro. Like, it's so fucking bad. Like, I remember the one clip of Sean the Irrelevant or whatever, and he was dead trying to blame Ethan for like the failure of CC3, like straight up, like, oh yeah, Ethan caused this, John. I'm sitting here like, how, bro? Without a good amount of like H3, fans and H3 supporters, that John would have really been dead in the water. And well, this boy already wasn't a a charity boxing event, but yo, again, content nuke Hassan Piker made the cheese. At least in Trilly's opinion. Hassan did not make this cheese, and Yoko and Idubbbz and CC3 definitely didn't make this cheese. And no, if heads disagree in the comments, timestamp, let me know. But yeah, you're not changing my opinion on that. Without content nuke Hassan Piker, none of that, John. I mean, there was already nothing to begin with. Where's CC3? But none of that, John, was going quite literally anywhere. Would have been a straight clone to CC2. I mean, basically is.
Was it Ludwig? Was it Hassan? It's like, no. You want to know who fucked over the event? Idubbbz and Anisa. That's who you can blame directly. That's who the charity should blame.
That makes no sense to me. It did not help the event whatsoever. It hurt the event.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, I mean, no one went to bat but Hassan for him. But like, also, Hassan's...
Yeah, what, so Hassan could get his brownie points? Oh man, Hassan, you saved this charity event. Sure.
The audience isn't watching fucking boxing events.
Yeah, that is true. That is actually very true.
What is that? That's not... I don't know. At some
They're busy watching him sucking his cock.
point, you have to realize you're operating a business and...
My bad.
I mean, you have to make the call. Like, what's more important? Is the business or making the videos you want to make? Which is like your own call to make, but...
The business. Because the videos weren't going to do shit regardless if it was good or not. Because no one is trying to watch fucking Idubbbz BreadTube videos. Fucking Idubbbz complains. And you know how I know that? Yo, the content cop got 7.3 million views or some shit. How many views does a concern trolling video have? Right. I think it's like 485,000 or some shit last time I checked, or like 500K. But yeah, we can see. I don't think we should be prioritizing them dog shit ass videos that weren't doing anything for this event. You should probably prioritize the event. Like,
But anyway, I'm kind of sad about it. I won't lie.
If we were being real for a second, one of the main reasons why this event was fucking flopping was because the card sucked. This is not to like brag or anything, but I guarantee you, people like Pegasus, people like WestJet, people like Tectone, people like Nux, people like myself, people like Diesel Patches, and others alike, all of these guys, including myself, all right, I'm adding myself to this, all of these guys are like 80 to 90% more relevant than most people on the card. That's not to jerk myself off in front of all of you guys.
Yeah, I would agree. Maybe not more than, let's see, maybe not more than LA Beast, maybe not more than like Harley. See, like if we're talking relevant now, then I would say probably like, yeah, like everyone, maybe except for like LA Beast and then who else is on the card? I'm trying to think. I mean, there's a good amount of prominent creators, but I'm trying to think of like, yeah, them posting actively now, like how much motion that's getting, and like, yeah. The only person I can think of is like really LA Beast. That's probably would be getting major motion right now.
That is just the truth, all right? So when you have full unknowns,
that's like the other heads I was, Tubbo, Sapnap. Yeah, never mind. Tubbo, Sapnap. Yeah, true. They obviously Minecraft heads, bro. They're always going to have motion. So that's true. I was going to say Myth, but I'm like, yeah, I'm tweaking.
or people that were relevant like 60 years ago, it's like, well, yeah, no wonder no one's paying to see this shit, dude. And of course, you have the controversy, you have all of that extra thingy going on. But I truly do believe if this was a very, and I mean very solid card, a very solid event, it would have worked and it would have never had to be canceled. So once again, this falls on Idubbbz and Anisa, but
I don't know. I was never confident on it from the start.
I already said that like 3-4 times. So Anisa did respond to this and she says, okay, I'm just gonna come out and clear something up. Ian will be happy I'm doing this, but I think we need some more transparency.
That's so crazy. Like, yeah, to really going through now and looking back at this, like, wait, like, yeah, obviously Ethan covering it, and then, you know what I'm saying, other heads covering it too, like Pope DRL and all that. Like, bro, this John is like, this truly was a bad crash. Like, bruh, Ian won't be happy I'm doing this, but I think we need more transparency. So yeah, like, it's throwing Ian under the bus, saying like, yeah, he really isn't trying to be transparent at all. He's a slimy rat. And this is so funny because, again, in that like Reddit post he did, it was the same type of time and we weren't transparent enough, bruh. You know what I'm saying? We were too vague. Communication wasn't good. But she's sliding him like, bro, this is your fucking husband, you goddamn succubus. Like, Jesus Christ, how many times are you just gonna suck the soul out of this guy, make him seem terrible? I mean, he is, but anyway, let's see.
See, ticket sales were abysmal before the Content Cop.
Again, so blatantly just admitting that this shit was gonna go nowhere. Hilarious.
Promotion wasn't going how we hoped.
Great, so blatantly admitting that you weren't doing any fucking promotion because you quite literally weren't.
Charity wasn't getting the numbers we wanted.
Yeah, no shit, because you barely fucking prioritized it. And the second one, you prioritize a gala and paying a comedian $20,000 to say nothing.
Once again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Raider Clash didn't get plugged as hard on the original Content Cop, if at all. I know that I got promoted on the Content Deputy or whatever the fuck, but in the first Content Cop, the one with like 8 million views, it was either never mentioned or showed once. It's like, how are you guys so bad at promoting an event? If anything, a little something at the start, at the end, or in the middle would have been the best way to like build hype for this, you know what I mean? People that already hate Ethan are going to watch the event or show up to show support, so it was like super easy to take care of, dude. Anisa continues, we were promised a lot of things.
I just said, like, what do you mean? Again, I'm still looking back on this like crazy, because we were promised a lot of things. What the fuck do you mean we were promised? You mean you promised motherfuckers a lot of things? See, again, shifting the blame, bro, not taking accountability for shit. Oh, you're the victim, huh? You were the ones who were slighted, yet you are the niggas who ran that shit. Crazy.
Didn't happen. I take responsibility for trying to do it again.
No, you fucking don't. You're trying to shift the blame. The literal first thing you said in this paragraph here is we were promised a lot of things. Again, what do you mean we were promised? You're the event heads. You promised. The hierarchy goes down, not up. What the fuck are we talking about?
Shouldn't have, but I think we made the best out of the situation.
You didn't. Not at all.
Charity got 225K, and
that it wouldn't fucking have, again, if Continu Hassan Piker didn't exist.
A lot of that was due to the buzz around Hassan supporting the charity. Charity got money. The fighters got paid.
Charity, oh my fucking god. You're right. You know what? The Tiltify did get cheese, but your event was not a charity boxing event because it was two separate things. So charity didn't get cheese. Fighters got paid. We gotta question that, because from what a lot of fighters have come out and said and all these mixed C numbers, I don't know. Some of them might have got, others didn't. But I do know who didn't get reimbursed confirmed, and that was Lena. So, that's not true.
Paid. Things didn't work out.
Yeah, clearly.
Content Cop wasn't some sudden turning point. The
It fucking actually it was worse than that. It was the absolute cratering point.
interest in Creator Clash was low. It's because you guys had really bad fighters, and that's not to blame anyone. Out of everyone in the card, the ones that were getting the most attention,
Well, yeah, that and the factor of they're just inept at running events. Like they quite literally just didn't know what they were doing at all.
were definitely LA Beast and Harley. That was like, well, that was the main event for a reason. But besides that, name me another fight you guys wanted to see. Enough for you to justify flying and going to the event or paying like $25 to watch it live.
Well, I don't go to events and shit like that at all. Again, Trilly does not leave his mother basement. But like, yeah, none. It would have really just been none, just overall anyway.
Your fucking screen, you know what I mean? The card wasn't good either, okay? Plain Rock says, deserved LMAO. Base and comment Plain Rock 124W over here. She continues, technically, to clarify, I'm saying Ian won't be happy to make it clear that this decision of making this public is my own and not his. I'm taking responsibility.
Then why are you not clarifying that shit like with him? You don't give a fuck about his opinions or any shit like that. This is again why the narrative is going out that you're basically fucking like emotionally abusing this guy. But you don't gotta take my word for it. Go look at the clips. I mean, you've always had IBS. You've always been shitting yourself.
For the statement. Sorry for the poor wording. Where is Idubbbz in all of this? Is he still in the cuck chair? Why doesn't he say anything? That's the thing. Why doesn't Idubbbz speak up? Why does it have to be his wife? Like, dude, say something. Put it on YouTube.
He has no like. There's no brain in there, and even if there was, again, that brain, all the brain power is being used to glaze her up because she's the one formulating his thoughts.
Video out, put a note, say something. Idubbbz did say something, but before we get into that one, I just want to keep reading more comments. Like, okay, you took responsibility for the event flopping. Woohoo, you know, good for you. But it's like, do I feel bad? Nah. Like Plain Rock said, deserved LMAO. And so I made this. Ian won't be happy, but I'm gonna do it anyways. This fucking Anisa Jom hustle.
Like, why the fuck would you do this? Like, bro, like, again, communication. This is the shitheads we're talking about. You can't even communicate with your own fucking husband, let alone communicate some shit throughout the event, keeping communication with your fighters, making sure everybody's PR is good and happy. Nah, nah, never.
Jack, I can't laugh right now. If I laugh, it literally feels like I swallowed like 4 fucking blades. So you know, I can't laugh like, ha.
Oh, he's got like scratchy throat. Oh, that's the worst part. That's like the pre of getting sick and like the first like stage. Oh, I hate it.
You know, I'm laughing just internally, okay? Someone actually said this to Anisa, and Anisa did respond. Gee, it's almost like tanking the last one is why so many people saying you're doing a third one was a stupid idea.
Ding, 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 ding.
The Content Cop only made things worse.
Ding, 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 ding.
She responds with, Content Cop didn't make things worse. Me
It fucking did. Are you dumb as shit?
choosing to try again was a mistake.
Yeah, two things can be true. What the fuck are you talking about, dumbass?
We had a lot of people in our ear promising things that just...
What the fuck do you mean? We had a lot of people in our ear promising things. The hierarchy goes down. You two are the main promoters and heads of this shit. Like, you are the founders of Creator Clash. There is no niggas promising you shit. You promise them shit. What are we talking about?
weren't delivered. I don't know what happened behind the scenes. I don't know what kind of stuff was promised. I wish we would be able to talk about it. I wish Anisa would tell us so we could, I guess, gain a little empathy for everyone involved here.
I'm so confused. Like, what was Real Good Touring really promising that they had to have a fucking before and after gala party and shit like that? Were they promising that we had to spend 20 bands on a fucking comedian? Like, I'm so confused on this shit. I'm so confused. Were they promising that we had to fly out heads like Hassan Denim's fucking Frogan and like 300 other creators? Was that shit promised? I need to know. Cause that just sounds like some auxiliary expenses that niggas didn't need to like spend and have. But that's just me in my opinion though. Feel free to think and have your own opinion on that.
I said this in my last video. I do feel bad for the fighters that took time out of their fucking, work schedule. People that invested into this for it to not work out. I do feel bad for the fighters. I think it's a very shitty thing to do, to be such an egomaniac to the point where you're willing to sabotage not only your, I guess, career, but everyone else's, just so you can be pity and make a fucking content comp on ETH.
It's not even that. Just the fucking like this whole end result I need heads to understand was literally just so they can get closer into Hassan's orbit and fucking circle. Like this, they did all of this dumb shit for clout. This is why I'm going to keep looking at y'all directly in the face, even though no parasocial tip or whatever, because clearly I'm talking to nobody, but I'm gonna look y'all in the face. Real talk, so pay attention. Pay attention. You're probably not looking at the screen. Pay attention. Clout is evil. It will destroy your life. I'm not gonna lie. Clout has these bulls psyoped. They want validation, gratification so bad that they are willing to completely destroy their lives, their reputation, everything. That clout, John, it sucks. Let's keep it frank. As on some base level, I say this all the time, every person, there is no such thing. Well, there is a thing. It has like to be introverts and be loners and things and such like that. Sure, cool. On a base level, every person seeks some level of attention. Some just want attention from the people around them, their friends, their family, their peoples, all that type of jazz. Some heads are seeking like love, a relationship, and attention like that. Some heads seek major wide-scale attention and fame, and that, John, really causes them to do some not good and bad things. And within that, yeah, it clearly corrupts them. So I'm going to tell you right now, if you want attention, seek it from people who have your best interest at heart, and not from people who, frankly, don't know you and don't actually care about you. Especially over on this internet, John. Ridiculous. But stamp that one in. For sure.
Thin, and on top of that, the video sucked. So yeah, congrats, you played yourself, dude. I do believe if Idubbbz would have plugged Creator Clash a lot more in the OG Content Cup, and the card was better, the events would go on. I am like 90% sure that could have actually been a real thing. Damn, so everyone saying Ethan ruined a charity event are wrong. Anyone that genuinely
If you dead believe that Ethan ruined the shit, you're just the moron.
thinks that Ethan ruined a charity event is a fucking idiot. Ethan didn't ruin a charity event. Come on, stop, please. Be serious for a second, dude. Ian won't be happy. Man, does he ever be happy?
No.
No, Ian cannot feel happiness unless his wife tells him to. Why would you care about Idubbbz? Are you pegging? Ian won't be happy. We know.
Oh, that was so bad. I know that exact clip. Like, he said, you ever tried pegging? I mean, I've tried. I'm like, like, why would she say this? Like, I never understand, like, what is going on in her mind where she feels like it's acceptable and cool for her to out information like this. Like, that...
Yeah, yeah. Then we get this insane update, and I don't know how real it is, so take this with a grain of salt. But it says, so Idubbbz and Anisa are selling their house to pack up for Canada, according to this person.
Yep, Kino Casino. Shout out Andy Worski, PPP.
They owe $720K on the house from what I can tell, and they're trying to sell it for what they paid for. After realtor and selling fees, they might come away with $150, give or take. Okay. I mean, I don't think this spells the end for Idubbbz. I don't think Idubbbz is going to be homeless. I think in order for Idubbbz to go homeless, a lot worse shit needs to happen. But
I don't know. If you look at that episode of Maximum Damage, they in a basement with wolf spiders and centipedes. I mean, they did get a new mouse pad, because the episode before that, they didn't even have a mouse pad. It was looking real bad. They still don't have chairs though. I guess we'll have to see. But I know for sure right now. Again, going back to that thing, a lot of people are saying that they need to reimburse the fighters. Like, you know what I'm saying. In specific, we were talking about Alina earlier. Yeah, they owe Alina like 15 bands. I don't think they got that looking at the situation. So I definitely don't think they're in a position to pay, quite literally, multiple people back. Ooh, yeah, it's bad. Also, if you go check that episode out or whatever, you know what I'm saying, that video out. Yo, like we were showing the Zillow, John. I don't even know. They might not even break even on this. It's bad.
But I think he'll be fine. I don't think he's gonna fucking go homeless and, you know.
I don't know. And I'm not even trying to be the doomer bull. Like, if you really look at it, it doesn't look too hot.
Also started an OF with his wife, so I doubt it. And before we keep going, because there's still more stuff to cover, I saw this list going around. I don't know how I found it. I think someone tagged me on Twitter. By the way, I have a Twitter. It's this one right here. Fun fact, I do have a Twitter account. Brand new Twitter account. It's linked in the description. Follow me. Let's get that clouded. That'll be much appreciated. Besides Instagram, that's where I'm the most active. And if you go to my replies, you know that
I'm like, Twitter scares me. It scares me. No!
Do be doing a little trolling sometimes, all right? So make sure you follow the Twitter, link in the description. Someone made this post, and they just said, know your enemies. And it's this meme, war on terrorist propaganda, Wikitubia or Wikipedia, I don't know which one is which. It's the war between Ethan and his son. That's been going on since October 19, 2024 to the present. Now, why am I bringing this up? It's because they actually added me to the list, and they thought of me. I found this absolutely hilarious. We get the...
Yeah, we had seen this shown on the other day. This show was crazy. I'm like, bro, what the
commanders and leaders: Ethan Klein, Hassan Piker, Ela Klein, Denims, AB, Frogan. Destiny has been going
BOW prisoners of war because of the lawsuit.
Tectone, XQC, so Twitch streamers, and of course people from the H3 podcast and the Ops. And I'm right here. I'm right next to my amigo Pegasus.
Lion Sends, hey, more Pegasus, the Slop King,
WestJet, and Nux Taku. And
WestJet.
Rob's Media. So, you know, we got the goats over
Media, Papa God, Turkey Tom, Torcus Thomas. Ah, is that Pope St. Nicholas Day Audio? Wooly Mac. You feel me? Nah, bro, it's like literally the whole commentary community
here, all right? Someone actually took the time to make this. And then Anisa goes back to, you know, posting, doing what she does best, and sets up.
What's all the hubbub about? I'm so nice and sweet. Like, what is wrong with this woman? I have to truly, like, you truly just have to wonder, like, what is wrong with this woman? Yo, y'all remember her other post? You can hate me and still find me attractive. Yeah, I'll pass on all fronts. I'll just pass on all fronts. We'd rather just pretend you don't even exist.
Subliminal messages with pics of herself. What's all the hubbub about? I'm so nice and sweet. Then she continues, look, I'm even capable of smiling. How can you be so mean to someone who can't smile?
At some point, she's got to realize, like, yeah, she just doesn't need a cellular device.
Bro, come on, you know what you're doing here. I don't know, guys, I'm just being silly. Look how cute I look here. Make sure you drop a like. Anisa also tweeted this. I am once again asking what my ultimate sin was, aside from being married to the man who made the content cop on.
You know, participating in a content cop. Again, yo, dad was saying on that what's the name video the other day, like, yo, you were so adamant to get the content cop posted. You mean you had no involvement at all in it, but you wanted the video to be out so hastily. Well, you so hastily wanted the video out, but yeah, no involvement, huh? Funny. And again, like I was saying on one of the other vids, like let's not pretend like you couldn't be outlining, scripting, helping actually film, you know, camera angles, John's like that, you know what I'm saying? And like thinking of ideas for this vid, because again, what are we expecting? Ian to come up with some shit for this? Again, who the fuck is filling in his thoughts? Oh, you. So how the fuck is he gonna make a content cop if he needs his thoughts to be filled in? You. Like, yo, this woman tries, bro. It's never gonna work. Like, I would pray that heads are not falling for this psyop.
On the
They are.
King. Ethan doesn't know us as well as he claims, especially not me. He's as knowledgeable about our private life as the average viewer. How real that is? I guess, I was gonna say, let's take her word for it. Do not take her word for it, all right? Absolutely. I think a person that has lied over and over, let's say like 20 billion times, and then he's like, well, I swear.
They're trying to be in Hassan's orbit. Hassan, a pathological liar. Make the connection. I can make it.
Guys,
Everyone has already made it.
Promise, I'm telling the truth this time. I trust someone like that more than Anisa. Anisa is a manipulative, mean girl from high school who, you know, somehow got with Idubbbz and you know, now thinks she's a hot shit. But none of the events they do together do well.
She's not.
Well, so ever since she, I guess you can say, she ruined or destroyed Idubbbz's career. Now, we did get Idubbbz to respond for once. I don't know. I guess he's not dead. This is from Discord, I believe. Idubbbz says, you're allowed to talk about it. I just choose not to because it's not something I want to occupy my brain with.
Oh, yeah, word. Is it because the other part of your brain is occupied by your fetish of humiliation? I think it might be, Mr. Idubbbz. No, that reminds me. Yo, every time I think of the freaking Sam Hyde doc, don't hurt me, Mr. Idubbbz. Don't hurt me, Mr. Idubbbz. Yo, that shit, bro. Oh my fucking god, I was dying. That shit was hilarious.
Punching brain emoji. Is this your brain after the boxing event? Is this what happened to you? Yeah, guys. I'm gonna let my wife respond on my behalf about everything. I'm not even gonna do shit. I'm gonna reply to some random guy on Discord, but I'm not gonna give my fans an actual explanation or tell them why or anything. My wife could do that. My wife could peg me. My wife could fuck other people, but I just...
Yeah, this woman truly has just fucking... God damn. Again. That's not taking any of the blame off of his dumb ass, alright? This is definitely, like, always going to be a part his fault. Like, that's not even a question. But, Jesus, like, how does it even get this bad?
Just a little Discord message. I don't want that to occupy my brain. My wife will take care of everything. Have I mentioned that I love my wife? I mean, little bro, what is exactly occupying your brain? There's nothing in there. That shit's hollow. And then she went back to making her very delicious raspberry pie. Yay, I am...
Raspberry rhubarb pie round 2 is ready for the oven. I think I finally mastered the full butter pie crust recipe. Fingers crossed. I'm not sure what I even want to say first. She's posting pies. A charity boxing event lost $250,000. And she's posting pies. Mm-hmm. You seeing what I'm seeing? I know, right?
I'm so excited. And to wrap everything up, and I might make a follow-up video to this. I most likely will. Gotta keep it honest with you guys. Since I've been sick, there's been a lot of stuff to cover. Let's end the video with something actually epic. Well, not epic, but I'm just gonna touch the surface on this. So Idubbbz, you know her. I made a few videos on her. She said this about Ethan Klein. I don't want to fumble this one, even though I might be a little nervous to cover this, guys. She says, getting sued for copyright infringement, so time to slut it up, I guess. LOL. And
yeah, we about to have to, you know what I'm saying, see what's really going on with this whole Idubbbz John, you know what I'm saying. I was using these flicks in the thumbnails for the other Johns or whatever, especially on one of the, you know, daily slops. Again, shout out more Pegasus Slop King. But yeah, this John, ridiculous to say the very least. And then obviously this is like one of the pages from the lawsuit or whatever, and it's about like a part with Hassan and freaking like, I'm pretty sure Austrian painter, but I could be wrong on that. But either way, bad, as we all know.
And Idubbbz shares these pictures. Okay, let's just see the next one. All right, I'm gonna need to. Yo, editor, can we take like a 2-minute break? Actually, just give me 30 seconds.
Gooding!
Pulling his cock out. Now, as everyone remembers, she's currently getting.
Yo, that fucking Charlie clip.
2-minute break. Actually, just give me 30 seconds. He's pulling his cock out. Now, as
Yeah, that shit. He's pulling his cock out.
everyone remembers here, she's currently getting sued for, you know, pretty much stealing content. I've talked about that. I'm sure you guys know about it as well. Then she continues. Yes, it's a real page in the filing, by the
Yeah, we know, because your ass is definitely getting sued.
way. And then lore. And of course, I, Sensitive Society, had to respond to this 13 hours ago when I became aware of it. Because like I said, I've been offline. I haven't been doing too much. I've been just trying to get better. I responded with, I'm gooning to this right now.
Gooning! Sends gooning.
I think this is like the first thing I tweeted or I typed when I woke up. Idubbbz body count when she sees it.
Let's up those numbers!
And it's a Ludwig video. Like,
I'm sorry. Fuck. Yeah, that just still got me, bro. Holy shit, he's never gonna live this shit down. God damn.
Like, I'm going crazy on my timeline. This man, someone save me. So I guess the normal response to getting sued is just like dress up like a sexy lawyer, and then in order to like bait sympathetic individuals. Not me, guys, because I'm clearly trolling, okay? I'm like unironically, because I know there's like, I was reading the comments once, and there was like this guy or a few people were like, sensitive, stop simming for Idubbbz and others. It's cringe, it's pathetic. It's like, can you guys not fucking tell when it's been satirical? Like, come on. How could anyone ever see this with these 3 fucking yummy thirsty eye emojis be like, I think sensitive is being real about it.
He's drooling.
And yes, I'm crashing out because there's people out there that legitimately think I'm like shooting my shot with fucking Idubbbz out of everyone.
Yeah, we've already discussed this. I've already acknowledged myself. A lot of heads be like, yo, Idubbbz is mid and all that. I'll just be the first able to tell you, at least in my opinion, yo, Idubbbz is pretty or whatever, right? But her fucking, again, and this is go for a lot of the girly pops. Shout out to Huns. We do love y'all, indeed, as always. But seriously, y'all know how I get. We real lock in, right? For the Huns, listen, your physical attraction, you know what I'm saying, your beauty, we can admire it, Hun, but it's always just gonna be a bonus, because if your heart, and I don't got a black shirt on today, but if your heart is black, is black, is black, if your heart is black, I don't give a shit, you're ugly, so who fucking cares? Let's be for real. And let's stand on that, because to guess extrapolate a little bit on that, and I was talking about this in the other vid. Yeah, again, external beauty, you know what I'm saying, looking at your physical attraction, we can stare at you and admire how beautiful you are, but how long is that going to be entertaining? How long do I even want to entertain doing that? It's like, yo, we gonna need to talk about something. We gonna need to have some convos, you know what I'm saying, really get deep into them Jones. I gotta see your perspectives, I gotta see your insight on the world, how you're feeling about things, you know what I'm saying. Like, the beauty is fire. The beauty, real fire when it come to bombing. Oh, it's be gooning. Get a little smashy. Get a little sensual. But real talk, when it's not that type of time and it's time to really handle business and such like that, what is it? Yeah, why does Trilly yapping, bro? This fool getting real serious. Fucking unk.
But it's like, no, it's called being satirical, okay? It's being a little troll, getting a little silly on main.
We do a little trolling. We do a little trolling. I can never do the Trumpy accent, yeah.
By the way, have I mentioned that I have a Twitter? It's linked below. You gotta follow me. This is like the place to be if you love me. Okay, I think I'm going a bit insane with that one. I wouldn't push it that hard, but it would be much appreciated if you follow me on Twitter. That'd be great. Anyways, that's about all. That's all we gotta cover, guys. I caught everyone up to speed. The Anisa crash out, the Denums crash out, and hopefully it's just a matter of time before we get the Frogan crash out. I mean, I'm very much looking forward to that. But with that said, thank you very much for watching. Appreciate you. And now I'm gonna go to bed because my throat is killing me. Yeah, I'm out. Bye.
Feel that? Hey, yo, y'all already know how we get down, baby. Shout out Wayne Sons. That was Carmely finally, Carmely? Dumbass. Karma finally got her Lamau, of course, talking about Yoko because, yeah. Stupid actions, stupid consequences. Yeah. And yeah, her consequences were real stupid because her actions were stupider. And that's not even a word. But yeah, of course, you guys want to watch the OG video, you know what I'm saying? Go out, shout out, show the love of Wayne Sends. Down in the description, the first link, and show the love, baby. Final opinions again, conjecture, real sweet and simple with Yoko. The victim complex, not going to work. Cry bully, nope. No one's going for that. At least not me. And it seems a good amount of other people would agree with that sentiment. Because, yeah, let's be frank here, Yoko. You and Ian blatantly fucked up both CC2 and 3. You tried to pussyfoot away from CC3 while taking a profit share. Meanwhile, you were trying to call this a charity boxing event when you basically were stealing from the charity itself. Insane works we got going on here. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. Any more fallout that comes out with Yoko, well, that boy will, of course, be covered here. But for now, I'll be catching y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.